Welcome to Landerpage. Hey guys, it's Joey Matterhorn, and I'm going to tell you why I built this software. You see, when you're developing websites, there's two ways to do it. Build it yourself, hire a developer to do it. If you build it yourself, you better have the knowledge to do it, and if you hire someone else to do it, you better have big bucks, because I promise you it will always cost you more than they originally bid, and it will always take longer than they originally told you. But with Landerpage, I have built a software where you could literally subscribe at 1 o'clock today. By 1:01, you'll be building your first lander page. And if you follow our instructions and you hit up support if you have any snags, you'll have your first website built in an hour. We have people that can create pages in minutes. And a significant benefit is that we have a library of pages that we've already built that you can click a button and copy and have your website built in minutes. We have hundreds of templates, thousands of pages in there that you can literally click a button and copy and have your own website built in minutes with a few adjustments, because you're going to want to change the terms of service, privacy policy, and your company name on all the TCPA, on all the forms. But you get my point. If you don't know how to build a landing page, when you join Landerpage, our library has already built pages ready for you to buy a domain, host it on your domain, your website's done. So let me give you the top 10 reasons to use Landerpage. You see, Landerpage is what we use every day. So if we're using it every day, making tens of thousands of dollars a day, then you can do the same thing once you learn how to use it. The first benefit of Landerpage is the ease of use and the quickness of getting started. Nothing is worse than getting someone excited to use a software and say, it takes a month to learn it. Nope, ours takes an hour. You will be developing your first websites within an hour because we have full support, full instructions, and live support that can answer any of your questions. The second reason to use Landerpage is because of Lander Forms. You see, when you build a website, the website does no good unless you can make money from it. Now, one of the ways of making money from it is selling something on the website. Another way is getting someone to call in from a phone number on the website. But the most profitable way, PII, personal identifiable information, first name, last name, email, phone number. Almost everybody will fill that out on a website, but we'll show you on Landerpage to get you to direct them to your Lander Forms, which will allow the customer to fill out name, email, and phone number so you can capture their information. Then there's 16 different ways that you can make money from them time after time if you remarket to them the right way. So the second great benefit of Landerpage is Lander Forms. The third benefit of Landerpage is our library. This to me is the most important feature of Landerpage. You see, if you're a wannabe entrepreneur, a small business person, a person who's working a job trying to get their way through Joey Matterhorn's octagon of income, then you have limited time. When are you going to learn how to build a website? Guess what? It is 2025. And if you haven't taken the time to learn how to build a website yet, then when are you going to take the time? Well, Landerpage does it all for you. When you subscribe to Landerpage, the minute you subscribe, you can go into our library and copy any of hundreds of pages that already exist. You want a real estate site? Go in and copy our renter site, our first-time homebuyer site, or a rent-to-own site. We have hundreds of different types of pages depending on your niche and industry and where you want to get started. Remember, I've told this story a million times. I don't still know what I want to do with my life. I just know I want to have time freedom. That's my goal. So learning how to make money online, I didn't care how I made it as long as I made it legally and ethically. We're always expanding into new niches, and we're doing that because when new niches are created or new markets evolve, we want to take advantage. I am not a person who wants to sell a light bulb or who wants to sell a plant. I could care less what someone buys, but if someone wants to buy it, I can create a website for it, put the thing on it, and sell it. So I am an opportuneur, which is an opportunist combined with entrepreneur. Stupid word, I know, but the point of it is that I go where the market goes. I don't try to create the market, I try to penetrate a large market. If you know who Neil Patel is or you don't know who Neil Patel is, Google his name and watch his YouTube video on TAM, Tangible Accessible Markets. Now I'm doing this from memory, so I might get a little of the information wrong. But what he says is that do you want to try to create a market, or would you like to take 1% of a 200 million person market? I'll give you a perfect example. I own a coffee brand called JoJo Java. I have built a Landerpage to create a survey within Landerpage to ask people if they're coffee lovers. If they are, I can remarket my own coffee brand. There's 200 million coffee drinkers in the United States alone. If I can get 100,000 of them to drink my coffee every day, that's 1/1000th of 1%, which basically means it's 1 out of every 2,000 people. If I can get 1 out of every 2,000 coffee drinkers to drink my coffee, and I get 100,000 coffee drinkers, that makes me $30 million a year. Now let's say I only get 10,000 to do it. And guess what? I generate all my leads through Landerpage. I created a coffee survey. I market the coffee survey because guess what? Everybody loves coffee. So it's easy to get clicks and people to do it, which you will learn as part of the Joey Matterhorn membership when you go to Media Buyers Academy. But again, I digress. The library is the most important feature of Landerpage because it can take you, the person who has no time, and in 1 minute have you copy a website, and within 15 minutes you've copied one of my already successful websites, and you're going to learn how to run ads to it. The library is the feature I'm most proud of because it helps people like you get started fast. The fourth reason you to use Landerpage is because we have a lead management system built right into it. So when you build a page and you have a form on that page, you need somewhere for those leads to go. Well, we own LeadBranch. LeadBranch is a lead management software. So you can take name, email, and phone number and send it from Landerpage into Landerforms, from Landerforms into LeadBranch, where you can call it, text it, email it, sell it, remarket to it, use it as a custom audience, do all kinds of things that you will learn when you become a Joey Matterhorn member or Landerpage subscriber. Let me make sure I emphasize the power of this. Every single landing page system will have a back office for their leads, but all you can do is export those leads or send an API call somewhere else. Our system has the lead management system built right into it. And if you want to add what is called a custom or dynamic field, let's say you want to add a person's gender, date of birth, marital status, because let's say you want to get into the dating business. Well, knowing someone's marital status is probably pretty important. So if they're single, divorced, in a relationship, or it's complicated, well, then you can probably remarket a dating site. But the only way for you to know that is if you collect their marital status. What if you want to market to single moms? Well, now you need their marital status, and do they have kids under the age of 18? Kids under the age of 18, so that is another dynamic field. And inside of LeadBranch, you can create filters. What is a filter? I want to search all the single moms in Chicago that I've collected over the last year. You can do a search. Check the box for female. Check the box for single, it's complicated, or not married. Check the box for the zip code of Chicago, and within 50 miles of that zip code, and boom, there's 11,252. Now you can send out a text message or an email to those subscribers and say, I'm going to have a singles event. Because if you send that text message out to 11,000 single women, you're going to have 50,000 dudes follow that you can charge $10 a head to and make a boatload of money. All because you use Landerpage correctly with Landerforms and our own custom-built lead management system called LeadBranch, the fourth benefit of Landerpage. The fifth benefit of Landerpage, which may be the most important benefit to you, is our support team. We have a phenomenal support team. We have 2 custom developers that can create things for you anytime you need it. We have a director and we have several assistants that are there live chatting, not AI, not bots, real people that will answer your questions, help you, train you, support you, and most important, have a vested interest in making sure you make money so they can point you in the right direction. Hey, I want to create a coffee brand myself. Where do I go? Here's where you go. I want to run an offer for SoFi Bank to help people get their free credit score. Where do I find it? Here's where you go. Our support staff will support you immensely, send you to training, answer your questions, but most importantly, give you access to me so I can help you use the software correctly. The sixth reason to use Landerpage, in my opinion, how inexpensive it is and all the benefits that you get with it. So for $99 a month, up to $299 a month, you get a subscription to Landerpage. But when you're starting an online business, do you want to pay thousands of dollars for landing page software or pay a developer every time you want a website built? Or would you like to have the support of Landerpage where our team can actually help build the websites for you if you're having an issue? The cost of Landerpage. It's the sixth reason of why you should want to use Landerpage. We are less expensive than everybody else, and we have more features. The seventh reason to use Landerpage is I will tell you exactly what I use Lander. Meaning, I'm not going to tell you, hey, go build an education website because we're not in the education business, but you can go ahead and do one. We don't know how, we don't know why, but don't mess with our business. Guys, we are in such large markets that I have no problem showing you exactly how to penetrate the markets I'm in with the exact ads, the exact training, the exact wording, and the exact path and monetization points so you can spend $100 and make 200. 1,000 to make 2,000, 10,000 to make 20,000. And we won't just give you our successes. We will show you our failures because we have just as many failures as successes, guys. Make no mistake about it. If you're expecting to sign up on day one, click a button and it's going to make you a lot of money, It's not going to happen. We can show you ways to make small amounts of money automatically, $50, $100 a day. When you scale, there are other factors that come into it. How much money do you have before you get paid from the advertiser? Can you sustain $100 a day advertising? You better have $2,000 in your bank before you get started on that campaign. Are you going to run out of money before your ads go away? We have relationships and advertisers that will show you how to get paid twice a week, 3 times a week, daily in some cases. You can replenish your cash flow so you can scale your ads. And what does scaling mean? When you spend $1 to make $2, $10 to make $20, $100 to make $200, or $1,000 to make $2,000. That is scaling. When you scale, you run into larger audience segments in competition, and your traffic isn't as cheap as it is when it's on the down low. But through Media Buyers Academy, we can show you how to run 50 different ads at small spends in different categories to make that money to replenish your bankroll. The 7th benefit of Landerpage, we'll show you what we do to make money with Landerpage every single day. The 8th reason to use Landerpage is the relationships that we can introduce you to. You see, it's in our vested interest for you to keep Landerpage. So how do we get you to keep Landerpage? We make sure that you're making money with it. So we're going to introduce you to the affiliate networks, to the e-commerce platforms, to the advertisers, to the shows, to the trainings, to everything that you can be exposed to. You see, I, Joey Matterhorn, own several different businesses. Landerpage is one of them. But I also own an affiliate network called the Mountaintop Affiliate Network. If you want to get offers, because they're called offers, from like SoFi, University of Phoenix, Indeed, Monster, and companies like that, because you want to get paid by them to give them a customer, well, we have the relationships. Please make no mistake about it. You've heard this a million times. It's not what you know, it's who you know, and we know everybody. And for those that we don't know, we know someone who knows them in the Kevin Bacon 6 degrees of separation, so we'll find them for you, because guess what? That helps us as well. The 8th reason to use Landerpage is you can leverage our relationships and find what you need from who you need to help you get what you want. So the 9th reason to use Landerpage is that you actually don't have to pay for Landerpage if you don't want to. You see, if you join the Joey Matterhorn membership, then you get Landerpage for free. The Joey Matterhorn membership costs $99 a month. It has the same 10 trainings that you can get with Landerpage, but I also offer a few more benefits that you might not know about. Number 1, as part of your membership, I'll help fix your credit. We'll help remove all the negative information from your credit report. We'll help you add positive information. We can help someone's score go up hundreds of points, and sometimes as quick as a month. And guess what? When your credit score goes good and you have business income, you can get a business loan or a business credit card. True story, I, with Wells Fargo Bank, have 6 business credit cards totaling $170,000 of credit available to me. Of that $170,000, at this moment, I owe $5,000. I spend every day, I pay it off every day, but I have it available to me. Why? Because I have such good credit, I want to make sure it's there in case I need it. And the only way you can get there is good credit. So we will help fix your credit for as long as you're a Joey Matterhorn member. A secondary membership of the Joey Matterhorn membership that's different than the Landerpage membership is that we will also help you with your income taxes. You can get your taxes prepared and reviewed for free. We can go back 3 years, see if you made any mistakes and get you a bigger refund. But we have an income tax program called Hatchet Tax Club. When you become a Joey Matterhorn member, you get access to our tax planners. And the 3rd reason of being a Joey Matterhorn member versus just a Landerpage member is that we have legal protection for you as well. Our legal department will help answer all of your questions, make sure all your stuff is legal and correct, and can protect you in a TCPA lawsuit if you get into any trouble with your new online business. We'll help you structure your corporation. We'll help you file your corporations, all as part of the membership. Whether it's an LLC, a C Corp, a Wyoming Corp, an S Corp, whatever it is, our staff will help design the best way for you to form your corporation and your own online business. How to get it done in Bradstreet, how to get business lines of credit, and how to grow your business from A to Z. So the 9th reason to actually have a Landerpage membership, because it's cheaper, $99 a month. It includes the Landerpage membership and has those 3 benefits plus more that are on top of the Landerpage. So the 10th and final reason to have the Landerpage membership, because if you haven't been sold now by reasons 1 through 9, then this 10th one may make a difference. Twice a year, we will have live seminars that you can come to actually learn how to use Landerpage. We will have 2 seminars per year live around the country that you can attend physically or virtually, where we will show you every single thing to use on how to use Landerpage. But most importantly, we will have sponsors there, exhibitors there, and we're going to throw one hell of a party, because I'm good friends with Darren Blatt, who runs the Affiliate Balls, and he throws the best parties in the online space. So, for 1 week, twice a year, You'll come and hobnob with me, my staff, my developers, people in the industry, other marketers in the industry, other Landerpage users. Can you imagine having 1,000 people just like you in a room where you can collaborate on ideas? If you haven't heard my paperclip story, you need to Google it. So if you Google the Joey Matterhorn paperclip story, you will learn the power of brainstorming. No great idea was just created out of nothing. It is the collaboration of you being in a room with smart people, hearing an idea and getting a better one. Just like Zuckerberg did with Facebook. If you watch The Social Network, he said, they had an idea, I had a better one. When you develop a chair, you don't owe money when you build a chair to the original person who made a chair. When you're in a room with 1,000 people, I promise you, you will leave there with so much valuable information. That is worth the Landerpage membership alone. And by the way, only Landerpage or Joey Matterhorn people can even attend the seminar. It's locked out for non-members. So you have to be a member to get in, so you know someone's serious about their career. I just gave you the top 10 reasons to use the Landerpage membership. If I haven't convinced you by now to use, set up a link and let one of my sales reps actually talk to you, and we can figure out if Landerpage is right for you. If it's not right for you, then you must already have a landing page software, or you have no desire to use landing page software for your online business, which means you're never going to make any money because you have to send visitors to a website. So Landerpage is the core function of your online experience. And if you watch this video the entire way, use the promo code of Joey Matterhorn and they'll give you a 7-day free trial where you don't even have to pay for it. So you can try it before you buy it. Remember this, we are recommending this software because we use it every single day. So if you want to make money online, why not follow someone who's making almost $300,000 a week? I promise you I won't steer you wrong because we use the same software we're telling you to use. Hopefully we'll see you as a member. If not, hey, I guess it just wasn't for you. Either way, I hope you're successful in your online business and in life. But thanks for watching. If you've watched 10 minutes of this video, then you know you need Landerpage to actually make the decision for you if you wanted to do business.